Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finishing a sheet load that I started and alive with you guys on my channel. This is the February 2023 sheet load, and I started this. I had 1 hour to make a bunch of cards. I was making them as a set to give away, and I got almost everything done. The only thing I didn't do was the finishing touches and embellishments. So this is a die set from Honeybees. It was released last year. It's one of their wildflower die sets, and I love the guide that they have on the back. So I don't even bother removing these. You know, I could cut or take these out, but I had cut many of them with them in and just kind of move them. I'm going to leave them just completely on this cardboard backing and die cut because, I don't know, it just seems easier. It's kind of a no fuss way to die cut. And because those were the only dies that were like inside of each other, I'm able to cut an entire sheet all at once. Once I do this more and more, the sticky adhesive on the back of the cardboard won't really stick to my dies anymore. It'll just slightly wear off. You could also use like a powder tool, an embossing powder tool to remove some of the stick as well in between the pieces if you had planned on leaving them on the backing. I do this whenever I can. For some die sets, it totally works. For others, it doesn't. But this way, I just had to run this through my die cutting machine. I think I did it like 5 times, which gave me 15 flowers, which was enough to make this whole set of cards. So once I had run that through that many times, I can just put this whole thing away. Okay, so here are the die cuts. I'm going to separate these out. They just have a few little pieces that go together. And so I'm kind of separating all those into different piles so it'll be easier to assemble the flowers in a mass making way. You can tell some of the poppies there, that I had die cut with the little pieces in the center, and it really didn't matter because there's another layer that goes on top of them. But I won't have to worry about that going forward because I just fixed it. So after separating all of my little pieces, then I'm going to go in and color them. I'm just going to use my brushes, and I'm going to brush on a little green. I eventually didn't do them all on my fingers, but I'm just showing you how easy this is. I did do all of the stems first, and then I glued on these little flower toppers. It was just easier and faster for me to glue these pieces on and then add the color to those as well. I'm ink blending on a transparency sheet of paper right now, not on my paper mat, but yeah, I was just in a hurry and making this, and I really wanted to finish this sheet load with you guys and wanted to show you how it turned out. I know that was a couple of weeks ago, but life is busy. I didn't want to leave you hanging. So for all of you that either hung out with me in the live or watched the replay, thank you so much for hanging out on my channel. I'm so glad you guys love the sheet load as much as I do. And get ready because the sheet load returns with a new sheet load on July 1st, 2023. We will have a new sheet load of cards for all of us to play with. And our collaboration team video will come out on the 2nd. So stay tuned. You'll see my version on July 2nd. I hope you guys are doing great and staying cool. It's incredibly hot here in Texas. My family and I just got back from the beach. We went down to Port Aransas for a couple of days and just, I could live there in a heartbeat, you guys. I am just a landlocked mermaid. All right, so once I had all of my pieces done, then I just took them to my card fronts. I thought these were so simple and so beautiful that they really didn't need much more. I picked colors that were contrasting. So I love like the way these bluebells contrast on that pink background and the yellow and pink. And so I just kind of alternated which ones I put on which card fronts. I did also decide to embellish these just a bit more. So I brought in my washi tape and I picked just one color. I mean, you could see sometimes it's hard. You have so many options. You're like, okay, well, let me pick three. Let's keep this simple. I picked one and put it across them. I always love, that look of like a pressed flower with tape holding it to the page. It's really popular. We see it everywhere. And so that's what I'm mimicking here with the little piece of washi tape. Once I had that done, I had to have like my dual tone pearls. This bag is getting low, you guys, because I use them all the time. I totally love them, and I love how they embellish my card. These are from Cat Scrappiness. And I know that it's been a long time. I got these back in 2021. Actually, for my birthday, a little birthday present to myself. I bought myself a few of her embellishment packs, all the dual tone pearls. So here are the final cards. I really love the way they came out. And my poppies don't look like poppies because you know what? They don't have to, you guys. We can just make things however we want when we're playing with paper. So I sent a whole set of these as a gift. I thought, who doesn't love beautiful flowers and have many occasions to send them out? So that's what these were made for. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.